like I do think like streaming every day, it does have its drawbacks, but it does have a lot of benefits, I think. Of just having like just being there. Sometimes you just need to be there. And maybe it just looks like you have less viewers just because like you see the times that no one's watching. But I don't know. Couldn't get it to work? Oh no. Unagi? Oh, get miso soup. That's cute. That's nice. Yeah, when your stuff doesn't work, it's pretty annoying. It's like one of the most frustrating things. It's like, especially when your stuff's just like your computer or something, stream stuff doesn't work. It's just like, it's always annoying to like, because you're like, man, I can't even try today. Because like your stream might not always go well, but when your stuff doesn't work, you're not even allowed to try. What a pretty annoying. Miso soup, yeah, it's nice. Sometimes I do eat miso soup only. I'll eat like miso soup and rice at home. I just throw like a bunch of stuff in it. I just eat that. Portable satellite internet. Start going like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like, the thing about Twitch and streaming and stuff, it's, in the end, it's all art. And obviously there's, like, you know, artists, there's a way to push your art to become more mainstream, or become, you know, grow. But I think it does start with just you doing stuff, like anything, while people are not watching. And from there, you grow it. You figure out, like, what you want to do. And then you can play the game of like trying to get viewers, trying to, you know, grow it and stuff. But it does start with you just, you know, just doing what you want to do and trying to do it. Okay. You got the perfect plan for a stream, perfect ideas. Like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. But it means nothing without education, or without execution. Like, if you don't do what you're thinking about, like, it's really easy to get stuck in your own head about what you want to do. And then you spend all this time trying to think, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna go like this. Then when you try it, you spent all that time, invest so much time and thought into it, and then if it doesn't work out, then you get really discouraged and then you don't want to do it again. So there's a balance between, you know, just doing it and planning. But obviously, you know, if you're able to make it happen that way, it's nice. Oh. Because I'm kind of that way. I get much stuck in my own head and I just think about like, oh, I want to do this. But then, oh, there's this in the way. I can't do it because of this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's not going to work out. But sometimes you just have to do it. And then you have to keep on just trying, even though it doesn't work out at the beginning. Or it seems like it's not going to work. You keep on trying, you know, trying to do different things. Pushing it, and then, you know, you just have to have a little faith in yourself that you can try to make it happen. Other than that, I don't know. Not much you can do, as long as you try. You can, like, keep your eye out. What else can you do? Like you live your whole life like just stuck in your own head, just thinking about what you want to do, what you should do, why you can't do it. You can live your whole life like that, kind of. I lived a lot of my life like that. Like I haven't done that much in my life. A lot of times I would just stay at home, not do anything. Yeah. You can't worry about the time you wasted. You just have to keep on going forward and just trying to be a little open, trying to be a little brave, have faith in yourself, and just try to make it happen. Everyone will tell you, people always have opinions about why you shouldn't do it, why it's gonna go bad, why you're doing it wrong, but you could take those things in consideration, but then they don't know exactly your situation. Only you know your situation and where you want to go. And yeah, you're the only one who can take yourself there in a way. You're the only one that could do it. And also, don't discount anything you've done, anything you do. Don't discount anything you do, and like say like streaming. I just use stream because that's the easiest example. And something like you don't get rewards right away, so you don't get viewers. You know, streaming like 10 hours and no one watched, like a few people came in. But there's still value in anything you do. Anything you do, there's always value. Because as long as you're doing something, labor, there's value in it. Whether people see it or not is a different story, but there's always value in anything you do. There's always value. So yeah, sometimes it doesn't get recognition, people don't, you know, it doesn't make money, but it's like your life. Like, you're living your life, you're not gonna live forever, and yeah, you just have to try do things while you can. Just use your life and your body while you can, your mind, because it doesn't last forever. But yeah, if you keep trying, you know, you can make something happen. It might not be what you originally intended, but as long as you're keeping doing something, something will happen. And also, I guess also you don't want to try to, you also want to try to, you know, talk to people, get out there. Always try to look for new things, new people. That's pretty important too, because you can also get stuck in your own head, and even if you do stuff, sometimes it's better, I don't know, you should always like express yourself to other people. Like always try to get out there, talk to new people, because people, like every person is their own person, obviously, but they have like their own worlds. Everyone's viewpoint is different. They live their own life, and you could gain so much just from talking to one person because they've lived, you know, their whole life. So if they're a 20-year-old person, they had 20 years of experience doing whatever they did, and just by talking to them, you get some of that experience from them just by talking to them that you can't do by yourself, because you can only live one life. But if you talk to other people, you get to hear what their life's like. I used to talk to new people when I was at university, learn a lot from them. Yeah, like little, just one conversation changes your life sometimes. Obviously there's bad people out there, but I don't know. Maybe what I'm saying is a little cliche, but it's said before. But it's just, I think there's certain things that every person needs, kind of like human needs. And I think, you know, expressing yourself, being creative, and talking to people, sharing experiences with other people is like one of the things human beings need to have a fulfilling life. So that's why I talk about these things. Like there's no, obviously no one right way to live life, but I think there's certain human needs that everyone should try to fulfill. People are fake. Like as a person who used to have that kind of mindset, feeling like a lot of people are fake. You have to keep in mind that I guess you just have to like think of like their situation and like their life up in that point, and just try to understand where they're coming from and why they do the things they do. Like a lot of times people that are fake, they're not trying to be fake. It's just who they are, kind of. It's like their life at that point. Because you're like, a person is more than just what they like, you know, what they say when they're around you. Yeah, they have their like, it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to understand. It's really hard to understand, like, get an understanding of a full person. And a lot of times we just tend to judge, because it's the only information we have, just judge based on, like, the interactions. But a lot of people are, like, deeper than, usually, than you think, probably. I think so, anyways. But we tend to, because it's the only thing we can go off, just, like, the interactions we have with them. But I feel like girls want attention and validation. I mean, that's like, I feel like that's different from being fake. That was a joke. Like, having a need for attention and wanting that, it's, how should I say it? Like, in the end, kind of everyone wants that. It's just the way you go about trying to achieve it is different. And you have to also understand that girls are valued a lot based on their appearance in the way our world kind of works. So they're valued on their youth and their attractiveness and their ability to like get attention, and that's why they kind of think that way. It's not like, I feel like it's not 100% natural. It's just kind of the way we structure things in our world, and I think it's fine. I mean, I feel that way too sometimes. I get that feeling too. But you have to, you know, try to fight that off a little sometimes and try to understand the situation of being a girl and what they have to do.